So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
It's a really well-measured ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Fulquier. First quarter of an hour gone. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Forlan. Forlan! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Danjuma's cross. Piqué clears it away. Oh, what has happened here? And the pass is intercepted. That's a cute ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hugo Duro! And he hits the net. What's your opinion on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Diego Lopez. And it's Javi Guerra. Now Vasquez. Javi Guerra. He's shifting through the gears here. Vasquez delivers the ball. And the keeper has it. That is good alertness. Santa Maria. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Lopez, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Javi Guerra. Danjuma. Lopez. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Santa Maria. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Now who's going to be first to this? Neymar. And he plays one through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a moment.
Oh, he's been caught napping. It's fallen! Oh, taken with style. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the lead now is 2.
You can...
And it's been given away. Fallen! Oh! Fantastic! A finish of true class! And he is just ripping it up! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a promising position. Judge, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Yamal. Number 8.
And this is Iniesta. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee.
Substitution in progress. Substitutions.
Valencia making consecutive changes here. And he thumps it clear. Looking to play him in. Almeida tries to pass it through. Rioja bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Neymar. Crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gets a good foot in there. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Over to the left. He's found a way through. Kunde gets a foot in here. 4 added minutes on the board. Well, that has not gone well. And that will be the final act. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Played out to the right. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, he's taken it. That's a good... And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He rises! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Has a look and plays it forward. And he's lost his man here. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past. Fallen! Goal! Manchester United! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's had a hit! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
And he's been shifted off it. He's on it, can he get away? He's Leo Baptista, and the shot! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, it seems to me...
Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Leo Baptistao. Now then, the ball's come loose. Could try cutting inside here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Forlan. That's a little off target. He shifted it to the flank. And that was very necessary. And he's quick to snatch it back. And the first 45 minutes are up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
It's Forlan! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Manchester, great chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Shot at goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Pedri. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal has it out wide and inspect. He's gone for goal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a...
Neymar! Defending of the desperate variety. Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Out to the left it goes. Neymar, he has found the way through. Lovely bit of skip. There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi, and no, that was never going to make it. And that's gone route one. That's been cut out, well played. Now, can they get him away? That's a lovely, neat pass. Spread it left. Plays the return pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
They get a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Coming on the field is number 2. Substitution.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Look at the space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. And it's Bale. He's managed to get free. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, there's the clearance. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And have the result that was of paramount importance, good enough in the eyes of their people.
Quick announcement.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Looking for a runner. And he was quick to react. Looking for options for movement. Šeško! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked it up out wide. Kvaratskhelia! He will be livid with himself. Van Bouten picks it up from the goal kick. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking for the run. That's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity.
He's having a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Maldini. Kvaratskhelia is herring after that one. That is good alertness. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Still goalless at the moment. Rodri. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Plays a shot. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Vardiol. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk clears. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kvaratskhelia!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always...
Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Baggio. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Park Ji-sung receives it in a wide position. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now that looks a decent ball, and he cuts out the supply. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Messi. Opts for safety.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now who's going to be first to this? Referee's given a throw. Kvaratskhelia has it out wide and in space.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
15, Baggio.
A riskier approach now to defend this.
And they win it back again. Now it's Pele. Adriano. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's a cute ball. Tries to pass it through. Chance, surely! Pele is flagged offside.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number
Distributed tidily.
Number 19.
Ah, he's had it taken off him. Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Bale. He's got away.
2 added minutes.
Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Might be danger here. And that's that. Manchester United have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Your reflections there. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. There's the shot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Robertson.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's good vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chance! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Barella really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He is through here. Real chance! It's in! Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands.
Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Saka. It's a searching pass. That's beautifully weighted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Saka. That's a cute ball. Nicely worked. Thuram with the clearance. Nicely spread. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Yamal. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's been cut out, well played. Robertson. Foden. And there is the half-time whistle. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Manchester United. Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Here's the header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has been knocked clear. And it's Baggio. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now.
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's hoisted clear. Played into space. Yamal looking for options for movement. That ball looks a good one. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Van Balten attempts a clearance. And he's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Maldini gets it away. Wan-Bissaka. Passing nice and neat.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yamal. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Nicely aimed pass.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. A header! And that would have won it.
Cristiano Ronaldo has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
77, Kvaratskhelia. Coming on the field is number 9, Bale.
Tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Goes for the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Vieira really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Desperate defending required here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. And it's Ronaldinho. He's in plenty of space here. Maldini. He has found the way through. Swept in. That's going to go a long way. Knocks it into space.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's found a way through. And we're done. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United clearly will be very happy.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Bebeto. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Yep, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now he's got space here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. And he's certainly onside. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, they've got it again. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, what? Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Manchester United have broken... Can he finish? Deftly away. That'll be a throw. And it's Mendes. Vieira running with the ball. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. Kvaratskhelia is onto this. Backward it goes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Good ball, good take. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 17.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Tunisia grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Manchester United have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lobbed in behind. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Threads one in. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 15, POTW.
And that's the second half started. That's a cute ball. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That's an imaginative pass. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And now they can clear their lines. Nuno Mendes gets it away. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Yamal. Yamal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Thuram calmly anticipates. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. That's really well cleared. Wriggles his way through. And he's there to belt it away. Yamal. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Looking to play him in. He is just caressed. Can he finish? In he goes again. Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And yes, it's him again. Tunisia are making a change now. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Manchester... And Owen! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Terrific header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's lofted through here. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Batistuta. Played into space. And he's had it nicked away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Owen. And this is Batistuta. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Pedri. Owen. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Danger averted for now. And it's Mendes. And it's Isco. And this is Batistuta. He'll try to keep this alive. De Jong plays it in. Koundé with the clearance. Chance here to counter.
That was lovely, that.
Out towards the flank. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always... Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. Floated through. Now it's Kvaratskhelia! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Ah, he's given it away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Driving on and making good progress. Vieira. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, super find. That's gone for a throw-in. Under an awful lot of pressure. Can he get it through? Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Lampard, over to the left. Mbappe goes on a charge down the left. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That's rather hopeful.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's Mbappe! And that is doing no harm at all.
Las Vegas Lights certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And the pass is intercepted. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Bellingham. Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. Mbappe. Lampard. Oh, he's found support out wide. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Substitutions taking place.
They've played it short. Beckenbauer. Bale gets it away. Iran have rung the changes already. They could. He's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And he's quick to get it clear again. Iran have the chance to go the other way. And this is Neymar. He's found a way through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Done a goal! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Iran certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Iran ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pass is just off target. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Piqué calmly anticipates. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe goes sliding in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Thuram. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And Cruyff! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Iran have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence.
Might want to be careful there.
Iran perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Lampard. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe! He can get that clear. And it's Bellingham. And here's Son Heung-min.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. And he thumps it clear. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. And Messi! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Maldini makes the interception. That's beautifully weighted. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Thinks one through. Threads one in. He is through here. Mbappe! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That's a cute ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Added time.
Son Heung-min. And that's that. Iran can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.